Welcome to your last podcast of 2021. This is it.
This is it.
We are waving goodbye to a weird year. They already said 2020 was a weird year. 2021 was even weirder because
It was very weird.
We thought we wanted to contain it all to 2020 and go, oh my god, 2020, what a year to forget.
Spilt over.
It's a bit of
Yeah, because do you remember when this time last year everyone was like, "Oh, 2021 is going to be the year. It's going to be so much better."
It still wasn't. It's a bit like you got three mum here, right? Not like that. Like
I
mum,
thought we were talking Total Recall.
That's it, like your mum's uncles, not like that, right? Your mum's uncles.
Right.
One of them turns up and he's weird.
Yeah,
weird.
yes.
It's all right. Don't worry. The other mama's coming, and the other mama's a bit weird as well.
Yeah.
You're like, and I hope now 2022 mama is just
fun one.
straight fun.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't worry. I'm
I think
normal.
it represents the Brando. You know, you see Sach first, weird mama. Then you got Tommy, weird mama, and then you got Ked.
Oh, perfect, the perfect mama. Yeah, you're right. They probably go, he is the perfect mama, but not in that context, in the original one. So what we wanted to do was kind of see off the year with some of our like little magical moments, our little best bits of things we've learned.
Yes, that's
right?
exactly what it is.
And so, Sach, you've gone through all the episodes, picked up all the little things we've learned. And we've got a little selection to share with you now. So this is perfect for this time of year. Like a little, you'll either go, I remember when you said that, or I missed that, and I'm about to kind of
This is basically
I'm about to throw it in.
Yeah. This is like your level up. This is like your level up. If you listen to this podcast, your intelligence IQ level will just rocket above everyone else's.
And it will give you a good start to 2022.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What stands out? What do you remember?
Well, for me, it was you banging on about Genghis Khan because I don't want to ruin it or anything, but watch out for the
Genghis Khan Desi fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since then, I've had many a DNA test after
Right.
that.
But we always take the mick out of Sach for his bedsheet action.
Yeah.
Right. And so I remember specifically a bedsheet one.
Oh,
to do with, let's just say, cleanliness and bed sheets.
And I think it was one that Ked said about a chocolate that everyone eats, and then we've noticed something in the logo.
Yeah.
No. But the thing with that one, with Kedge's one, as always, as often with Kedge's supposed facts, is they're debatable. So Kedge's facts are more like
We like a debate.
points. Yeah, they're talking points. You might agree with them, you might not, but you're gonna love them either way.
And he's going first.
Okay, right. So first up we see you, right? Okay, so you're gonna hear this. These are our highlights of the things we've learned in 2021.
Did you know that cats don't actually meow to each other?
Oh, so when they go like meow, they do that to humans, but they don't
only
other
do
things.
it to humans. They don't do it to each other. How mad is that? I was like, what? So then I had to do a little bit of extra research, and I thought, how is this even like? What is this all about? And apparently, when they meow at humans, and all these years of my life on this planet, when I've walked past a cat and they've gone meow, and I go, Kedge little here can actually talk back to them, I kind of have a conversation. So I go,
sorry, Kedge Little was Kedge Little was your version of Dr. Dolittle.
Correct.
Okay.
And
God.
And I go meow, and she goes back again at me, and I just think I'm connecting, and I do that all the time. And I've told growing up, and I said, oh look, I can go meow, and they go meow, and I can speak with them. I thought, well, hold on a minute, what does meow mean?
Oh yeah, that's the point.
And then I came across this fella, Professor Alfonso Leon Grimaldi, who's written a whole essay on explaining what cats are saying to humans. This is before 1895. This study is deep and immense. There's even been a book out called Pussy and Her Language. And in that, it states 17 of the most important words from the feline language, of which meow means beware.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So why don't
it's actually telling the cat's been telling me all this time, just get away. Just get away.
Watch yourself. Deki, tenai.
I'm going, yeah.
If you are Asian,
Yes.
you have a 1 in 200 chance.
Win the lottery.
Nope.
Oh.
Getting deported.
No. Nope. That's 1 in 5. No, that's 1 in 200 chance of being related to Genghis Khan because the brother got around. So 1 in 200 desis, Asians. So I guess that could be China, could cover China as well. So 1 in 200 Asians is what the fact says. Yes, I'm thinking is related to Genghis Khan. how much did he get around? Jeez, how much?
That is amazing. That is a wicked fact.
And there are billions of people across Asia, right? So like, God,
what I would do is if I went out now with 6 people in the pub, I would just slightly tweak that stat and go, 1 out of us 6 is related to Genghis Khan. That's it. With a few pints, that's a brilliant conversation.
The thing I learned about this week was actually because of something that I went through this week, and it was actually a drive-through. Went for a drive-through this week, and I was sitting there and I was trying to work out, how do they know who gets the right order? Like, it's quite a difficult one, isn't it? When you're sat in like McDonald's or KFC or whatever.
Because you have to go around the corner.
No, because there's 2 lanes that go into one.
And 2 lanes, correct.
And I was
2
thinking,
lanes, one person taking the orders. Because I always wonder whether each lane goes to a different person.
Same person.
No, one person.
And I was thinking, surely, like, I mean, if this was us lot behind that counter, we'd probably mess this up, because it's quite a difficult thing.
And particularly when they say, go wait for your order, wait in the grill bay. And I watch them coming out holding up 4 or 5 bags, and she'll walk past what is now the Uber Eats and the Deliveroo guys and give them a couple of bags. I'm parked up, come straight up when this is your order. And I'm like, we've never even met. You weren't even behind the till.
Yeah.
So what's gone on? Yeah, go on, Sach. So what are you going to tell me now?
So, and do you know what? Like, I had to do a bit of research, and I found out what it is that they actually kind of have to know that you're the right person. And it kind of took the magic out of it. And
license plate recognition.
No.
Facial recognition.
They take a photo. They take a photo of you when you're ordering from.
That's not allowed.
When you're talking to that screen, they've got a little photo of you.
That's not allowed.
Hold on.
Protection rights. That's against my right there. Who's taking photos of me at McDonald's?
No, you're out in a public place. They can.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but when you go to Cash Point, they take a photo of you, right?
Yeah, CCTV is taking pictures of you all the time. Okay,
Exactly.
Against my rights.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. You turned a little bit too woke.
My photos.
What's he going to do?
Why does Ronald want my photo?
He's going to make a slappy meal out of you. He's going to.
That's what happens when you're ordering. They take a little snap when you go to.
Where though? Where? Who's taking it? There's no man. How do they take a photo from where?
Yeah, obviously, it's just there in that pod thing. It's got.
Right.
What, when you're ordering?
Yes.
Ordering, not when you're paying, when you're ordering.
Yes.
So
and it takes a photo of you. When you get to the next booth, you obviously got the guy serving you, and you can see your photo at the same time.
I'm not going to show my face next time. I'm going to wear a mask or something.
Mine is a little quote that I heard from a motivational speaker, and I thought it was really interesting because it got me thinking, and I thought I'm going to share it with you, and I'm going to remember this because it makes you just think about who you hang around with. And the quote by this fella called Jim Rohn famously said, and he said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." And I thought, God, that's crazy. But it's actually true.
You are the average. That's quite a general. I don't understand on what level. So basically the closest.
So any given situation you're going to be in, you're going to be, depending on how 5 of them would react, you are like the average of that. You are like
of their reactions.
Yeah.
So you almost put them all on a kind of personality scale.
Yes.
Spectrum, and then you're the average of them. Meaning, so that kind of links to when they say, "Show me who your friends are, and I'll show you who you are." You know, you are your tribe affects your vibe, and all that. That's kind of links to that, doesn't it?
Exactly.
20 to 25% of people on the planet, that's a quarter, a fifth to a quarter of people that exist are immune to hangovers.
Yeah, wow.
They don't get them. You know, so I've met the odd person. I'll be honest, I've met the odd person who goes, "Oh, I don't get hangovers." You go, "Shut up. You're just drunk throughout the day. That's what your problem is. You're drunk all day, all night." But they go, "No, I just don't suffer from it." You think, "Oh, whatever." I met that once, I think. It was a guy at uni, but I think he was full of rubbish. So I don't know if he was just talking crap. But you think, that's a thing.
The thing I learned this week was actually a bit disgusting. And it is the fact that only a third of Brits wash their bed sheets once a year.
So not only, so a third of Brits only wash their bed sheets once a year.
Once a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So how many million people got in Britain?
Between
70.
So that's
million.
about what? About between 25 and 30.
30 million people.
Yeah.
Once
Only once a year. Who invented the yo-yo? I only discovered this week.
Oh.
Is this a joke?
No.
Who invented the yo-yo? Oh, I don't know. A man who was going for his ups and downs.
No,
I thought
no,
somebody
it
said
was
that.
the Chinese.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I figured
well,
that.
yeah, I could have.
Well, no, that's the question asked. Why didn't you
No, you
answer?
said who? Are you being?
No, I'm just saying who invented the yo-yo. It
Oh, I
was the
thought you
Chinese.
were gonna
like,
Do you
who's his
know why
name?
it's called yo-yo?
No.
Because in Chinese it means come, come,
Yo-yo means come.
come, come.
Like aja.
Aja, aja.
Yalla, yalla. Like
So
that.
it could have been a yalla yalla, it could have been a aja aja,
Aja,
aja.
but it was known as a yo-yo, which just means come, come.
But I've never heard Chinese people say, oh, yo.
Well,
Because
maybe they don't want you to come in.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Yeah, it's more like,
Yeah.
get away. Okay, so yo-yo means come.
Come, come.
I bought a lottery ticket, and no one else was in the little Tesco Express at the end of my road when I was buying it. And I went, oh, so you ever? I said, will you just check these? Check these for me, mate. He goes, all right.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right. No, as always, not a winner. Okay, sorry. That's how.
Okay.
I didn't just put that voice on for him. That's how he talks. Not a winner. I went, I said, have you ever had one? He goes, what? I went, like a winner.
A winner.
I said, you ever had one here?
Yeah.
And he smugly just pointed over my shoulder. I turned around, no one there. I turned back, I went, what? And he went, look at the stand. You know the lottery stand?
Yeah.
Have you noticed there's blue ones? That's what the colour they normally are, where you
Yeah.
write the numbers out. And there's gold ones. The gold ones are only issued to places where a jackpot has been won.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That is the thing. And he went,
I did
he
not
was
know
so proud. This brother was so proud. He
What, he had a gold one?
He had the gold one. He went, you only get the gold if you've had a jackpot scratch card or a jackpot lottery winner.
Ticket.
And I
Wow.
was like, wow. I went,
Never seen a gold one in my life anyway.
no, now you'll notice it.
So this
Okay.
week I managed to go to an Iranian restaurant,
Oh,
which was
very
nice.
nice.
Very nice.
It was really good.
What
Enjoyed
kind of
the
it? Is it
food.
a lot of meat though?
Yeah, it was like meaty and salady, like it's kind of similar to like just Persian sort of
Middle
thing.
Eastern,
yeah,
Lebanese.
breads, yeah.
It was good
Which is
food.
kind of similar to a lot of our food as
Yes,
well.
it was lovely. And I got
Lovely.
to say, the thing that I learned, and I said I have to bring this back to the brown load and tell you guys is so at the end of the meal we had the little tea that you get in the little glass.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy said to me, do you want a cube of gand? What does that mean in Persian?
That will be sugar.
Sugar.
I never
Yeah.
knew that. That's what I learned.
Wow.
So sweet,
He was
sweet
offering
gand.
me gand. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many guns did you have?
Oh, well, I don't take gand.
Oh, okay.
You got to be careful because too much you get diabetes.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't take it. So,
Gun to be.
Tommy makes my tea all the time and he never puts any gand in my tea. So,
No, I know. I leave the gand out.
yeah, no, it's very good. I'm glad you do.
I understand.
That's what I learned this week. And I
That is
thought,
incredible.
That is a great word.
That is.
Okay, Iranian word for sugar cube, gand.
Yes.
And how did he pronounce it?
G-H-A-N-D.
120 years, basically, there's a light bulb in California in the fire station there, which has been on for that long. If you don't believe it, it's even got its own bulb cam, which you can tune in and have a look at this thing. It's called the Centennial Light Bulb Cam. Now,
Didn't you once tell us there was a camera you could go to online and you could just watch a McDonald's hamburger?
correct, to see it decompose.
Well, not decompose, as the case may be.
No, not decompose. It just sits there.
It just, posing.
Posing. But this is in the Guinness World Records book, and this light bulb is still going on. Now, I thought, let's read about this. When light bulbs were first created, they
Yes.
never went out.
They never went-
It never went out. You would never need to change a light bulb. But then in the 30s and 40s, a few companies got together and they went, hold a minute,
Ain't gonna
we
work.
need to make money. So let's give it a lifespan. And this is why now we have to keep changing light bulbs. But actually, light bulbs don't need to be changed. It's just the way they've changed their engineering so that we have to change them.
I found out this week what the singular for spaghetti is. So what's one bit of spaghetti?
Can I
It's
guess?
not. It's
Can I
not one bit of spaghetti.
Can I guess?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
No, go on, Sach, you first.
Spaghetti.
No, that's the
that's
same.
the
That's
same
spaghetti with an I in the end, isn't it?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Is it a spaghetto?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God! Do you know how I done that?
How?
Do you know how I done that?
How did you do it?
Just from Latin.
Really? Okay. Well, it's spaghetto for one piece of spaghetti. Confetto is one piece of confetti, and graffito
One piece of graffiti.
It's a single form of graffiti.
Incredible.
So graffiti, but anything ending in that etty.
Because in Latin, O means singular and I was a plural, fundo, fundi, like that. And oh my God, I don't even want to go into all of
Simon,
that.
what's the singular for tati?
Yeah, tato. It'd have to be, but using the
But
Latin
that would
theory.
make sense though.
Yeah.
He dropped a big tattoo.
Yeah.
And the thing that I learnt was something that I actually kind of, while I was sat in the airport yesterday in the sort of departures lounge, I was just looking around at what's everywhere, and I thought, I was a bit hungry. I thought, where should I go? Well, I just want a little something. There was a MacD's there and there was a Subway there. And I was like, I don't know what I want. I just want a little something before I get on the plane. Hopefully I sit down and I fall asleep.
Go on, please tell me you did what? Did you get a bit of both? Mix it
No,
together.
I went MacD's in the end. But the thing I learned, and I don't know how I even got to this, was there are more Subways in the world than McDonald's.
Oh,
And I was just blown away.
I can't believe that.
No, I'll tell you the exact numbers. There is 40,953 Subways and only 37,855 McDonald's in the whole world.
But up until now, when you've been drying your clothes on a clothing line, where would you put the pegs?
Okay. On
top of the clothing.
on top of the clothes, yeah.
Yeah, on the line.
On the line. So I drape the clothes over the line and I
Yeah.
put the pegs on top.
Put the pegs on top.
We've been doing it for years like this.
Yeah.
It's been handed down over the generations. I've seen my mum do it. That's why we do it.
Loving this already. Go on, school me. Tell me I'm doing it all wrong.
I think we could have been doing it wrong.
Wow. Brilliant. Go on. What is the proper way and why, Kedge?
The proper way of doing this is that you drape it over the line.
Yep.
Yeah, your towel, let's just say, and
Yep.
then you put 2 clips on the side, like that. Keeps it together, doesn't blow away.
Oh, so you close the towel.
You close the towel.
So the pegs aren't anywhere near the actual line.
Correct.
They're effectively, you're doing a little seam mark.
pinch,
Almost a little
yes.
seam, a little stitch down the side.
Exactly. And that's how it should be done properly.
That makes sense.
Give that a go.
The man who is said to have had the longest beard in the world, he died in 1567, right?
Oh, yeah.
He had the longest beard in the world. How did he die?
Got his beard stuck somewhere.
Close.
Stepped on it.
He tripped over his beard trying to run away from a fire. Look at that. There's
Look at
irony.
that.
So his name, there you go. This is the thing to, Hans Steininger. Hans Steininger, longest beard in the world, 1567. Fell over from his beard.
On average, you will spend 92 days sitting on the toilet in your lifetime.
Oh. Is that it?
In your yeah,
In your
you've actually-
lifetime. 92 days.
Oh,
full
3
days.
months. 3 months on the toilet.
Yeah.
I don't think that sounds a lot.
Well,
That is a lot.
The moon is the same size as which country?
The moon. Oh, is that how small it is?
Well, which country?
I thought you say which planet. The moon is a.
Go on, have a little stab it.
Okay, hold on. Firstly, you mean total surface area?
Yeah.
So if you unraveled the moon, if you cut
Yeah.
it open and say it was a.
God, this guy, yes.
No, but I've got to understand.
He wants
Do
the
you mean-
perimeter and he
Hang
wants
on.
the...
What moon? Are we talking about your moon or
Yeah.
what moon?
The moon,
Full
the
moon.
moon,
In the
full
sky.
moon that affects your sleep, Sach, when
Not the
it's
eclipse.
shining in all its glory.
Yep.
Is as big as which country? Come on, have a stab. Give me a country.
It's big. So China.
China, Sach,
I'm going India.
Australia.
Is that all it is?
That is all it is, and that kind of made me go, wow.
Because you know when they, you know what? I should have thought that through. Because when they do pictures of Earth from the moon, it's massive.
my one is a little fact that I came across this week, which is kind of sad in a way because it dispels a myth, but it's also an interesting one because it actually relates to a couple of things that we've spoken about already. But it's about pirates, right?
Oh.
Why do they have a patch on their eye? This is not a joke. It sounds like a joke, but it's
Because they were missing an eye.
no. Well, that's what you would have thought. It says the fact. Go on, what do you reckon, Sach?
Is it something to do with when you're at sea, you can see better with one eye? Or when
You're
when
there.
you cover one eye up?
You're 90% there. Well, no, not quite that. Not with the old the telescopy thing. But he says pirates probably didn't wear eye patches because of a missing eye. The fact says it's much more likely they were keeping one eye ready to see in the darkness, so they could adjust quickly when going below deck. So if they're going below deck or it's dark at night, they just kept one eye ready to deal with the dark.
I found this quite funny because it kind of relates to me, and I realised what the name is for a person that laughs loudly and uncontrollably.
Oh,
do you know the name?
Oh,
of that?
does it begin with H?
No.
So someone who laughs loudly.
Has it got a Y in it?
No.
Has it got a Y in it?
No.
What does that mean? Has it got a Y?
I was thinking of hyena.
Shall I just tell you?
Yeah.
It's a cucinator.
What?
A cucinator.
Is that A or
CA? So imagine.
cucinator.
Imagine Sachin.
Oh, they are a.
Imagine Sachin.
Sachinator.
Instead of get rid of the S and put a C.
Catchinator.
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 Someone who laughs a lot,
Yes.
out loud, uncontrollably.
Uncontrollably is a catchinator.
catchinator.
Or someone who just goes around destroying people's underwear.
Yeah.
Could be. Another
Or
meaning.
destroying your own underwear.
Yeah, you become
Kedge.
Yeah, I'll be
he's
back to get your catchies.
Yeah, I'll be cracked.
Catchinator's back.
Yeah, the catchinator. But the number one best-selling item in supermarkets in the UK is
Cheese,
no,
butter, milk,
no,
bread,
no,
eggs.
Crisps,
no.
biscuits,
Oh, is it a fruit?
It's a fruit.
Can't be. It's a fruit. Apple.
No,
bananas.
Orange. Satsuma.
bananas.
Bananas number one. Number one in the Bombay charts.
Absolutely stunned by that. We're a nation of banana-eating people. Who would have known?
Well, things I've learned is the best man. This is about for all the people getting married. What is the purpose, the historical purpose of a best man?
That is a very, very good question.
Why do they have it? Why do they have the best man?
To bring the ring?
Well, he does do that because he's the best man and he helps out. We know that. But no, there was
a few jobs. Like he's just assigned a few jobs.
Yeah, but
you got to do.
I'm asking you to kind of go back in time a bit more.
Was it originally like a butler or a servant?
Well, kind of close. You're getting more into the territory, but not that. The best man's original purpose was to serve as an accomplice in case the bride needed kidnapping from disapproving parents. Oh. So he's like, look, bruv, we might get there. Because this is pre-dating, getting to know each other. You know, it was even for like non-Asians, it was like arranged marriages back in the day, right?
Yeah.
But if the guy turns up, the parents don't approve, the best man's original purpose is a fact.
He would
was to help the
the
groom
kidnapping.
grab the girl, let's go.
I learned what the top 3 most consumed drinks in the world are.
Oh, can we have a guess of this?
Okay. Like bought drinks?
Just consumed.
Because
Like,
water will be up
is
there,
it?
right?
Top answer number 1.
Right.
Water.
What's number 2?
Coke.
I was going to say Coke.
Coke, it won't be Pepsi.
It can't be.
Anything else.
It can't be juice because it's too...
And is it a brand?
And your final answer
Or a
is
type
it's
of
not
Coke.
brand, it's
Let's
a
go
kind
with
of
Coke.
drink. Kind of drink, not brand.
Okay.
Oh,
So cola.
fizzy drink.
It's not right.
Tea.
T's number 2.
Tea.
And what's number 3?
Coffee.
No.
No. I was shocked by this one.
Lassi.
No. I'm going to give it to you.
Is it pandan?
No.
Go on.
It's beer.
Yeah,
Beer is the third most consumed drink.
Wow.
Water, tea, and beer.
Water, tea, and beer.
There you go. So,
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, I was
isn't it?
I
shocked
did
when
not
heard
know that.
Yeah, I never knew that as well.
This week I have learnt, what do we sell the most in this country than any other country in the world? Compared to the rest of the world.
amongst
No, compared to the rest of the world. We sell the most.
As in Brits buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brits buy the
It's-
most.
This was fascinating.
Okay, is it a food or is it
No,
an item?
it's a materialistic item.
A materialistic item.
Yeah.
Okay. Socks.
No.
Okay, so it's not underpants. Maybe it's
Something that we buy in this country more than
Thermals.
any other
Thermals.
country. No.
I'm trying to think of-
Toothbrushes.
No.
It's not food. It's a materialist. So cars.
Quite expensive.
So Range Rovers or something like that. Is that
Getting
Bentleys,
close.
Rolls Royces,
Getting close.
private jets,
Motorbikes.
helicopters?
Vehicles is the right thing, but it's a certain type of vehicle.
Bicycles.
Not the motorbike with a sidecar.
No. Convertibles.
Yeah. We what?
I know.
Per person.
Madness, isn't it?
we buy
We
what?
sell more convertibles than any other country.
to the U. So that's
Like,
that
so
is
selling-
British kind of car
Sales.
people.
Car
across-
sales.
not-
We sell more convertibles in this
British
country
people, yeah.
to British people than any other country.
You know when you're in a dark room. Okay, imagine you just got into your bedroom, right, and it's all the lights are off, right? And then you close your eyes in that dark room. And then you open your eyes in that dark room. You don't see black. Everyone go, oh yeah, I just see black, right? Because I'm in a dark room. I've opened my eyes, and you see it's not. And you don't see grey. You don't see something with. You basically see everything in a slightly different light.
Yeah.
Eigengrau. That's what it's called. The color you see when you open your eyes in a pitch black room is called Eigengrau. And it's obviously a German word. It sounds like a German word. Eigengrau. Eigengrau. So now you can say, oh, it's not a pitch black room. It's I open my eyes into a pitch Eigengrau room. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Eigengrau.
Can I have that? When you go to B&Q, I would like to have an Eigengrau shade, please.
Absolutely. You're like, I'm not looking for a black. I'm not looking for a grey. I'm looking for that mysterious in-between somewhere.
What?
That is Eigengrau.
Scientists believe penguins could be aliens.
Oh, penguins of all things. Okay.
Yeah,
Why is that then?
And I was thinking about that. I was like, maybe they are aliens.
Okay, so what is alien
Well,
about
they're not very
what-
effective, are they?
Well, this is what they're saying. They're saying that there's a chemical which is in the penguin's poo called prosphine. And it is only located on Venus 38 million miles away. And it's
That's
not,
sick.
that is not here on Earth, but it's only in that penguin poo.
But
What
and also
is going
they're
on there?
excreting it, so it means that there's no use for it in their body.
No, it's coming out of them, but that is only found on another planet. So maybe Venus is full of penguins.
If
I
they're
don't know.
excreting it and it's not found in this planet.
Where's it coming from?
They're creating it, which means they are of that
They're
planet.
of the Venus planet.
Yes.
My one was really simple, but it was actually quite mind-blowing, and that is, I love it when a hidden sort of image is discovered on something that you've been looking at for years and you've never noticed. And I don't know if you've come across this, but it went nuts on TikTok. But a child discovered that, the Toblerone bar, and the logo is obviously Toblerone's written in red, and on the start of it there's like a mountain, if you remember the logo. You might want to bring it up, or I can show you on the camera here, but I don't know if you can see it. Tommy, here we go. See it there?
Mountain,
Look, it's just a mountain, but keep looking at that mountain.
It's a deer or something.
It's a bear. It's a bear in the mountain. Can you
I see it now. Yeah.
Unbelievable. And no one's ever noticed this, but Toblerone have confirmed it, that there is a bear in that mountain. Once you've seen it, you will never unsee it.
Why is a perm called a perm? I didn't know this.
Because it's permanent.
It is. It's short for permanent.
Really?
I never knew the hairstyle. Yeah. Its full name is the permanent, because obviously it lasts so long when you get it done. So it's like, get ready for it.
What else could it be?
But no, I'll tell you what it is.
The perminder.
Permutation.
Yeah, perminder. It could be, one of them ones. But no, it was more that there's this word that you just say all your life and you don't even know. You don't, and there's so many of those for me. So you just think, I don't know what the reason was behind it. So little thing I learned, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, particularly considering that most of the sisters that are out there listening to this, and I'm talking to all of you sisters that are like my sisters who are a little bit older than me, grew up in the 80s, you all rock the perm.
The thing I learned is what did you call it just then, Tommy?
Nice biscuits.
Obviously, that biscuit is. You know what it is? It's got nice written on it, as you said. It's got
Coconut flavour.
It's coconut flavour,
was it?
and
I didn't-
I
didn't
is
like it as a
sugar
kid.
on.
Yeah,
it's got sugar on one bit.
But again, I've not had one in probably 30 years,
Yeah,
40
same
years.
here,
I can't
same
remember.
here.
But the sugar bits on it in my mind feel quite big. Like they're big. They're not normal.
No,
Yeah.
they weren't that big.
Do you know what I mean? Like they're like almost a little glass crystals.
No, he's right. They were a little bit bigger than your average grain.
Sugar dust.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Like
know what
that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, anyway.
But
yeah.
anyway, you've been calling them nice biscuits.
Yeah.
You've been calling them wrong all this year.
Yeah.
Don't say it's
And
nice.
Desi's have been saying it wrong.
Nice.
Yeah. Or nice biscuits like
I mean,
that.
Gujaratis have been calling it Nietzsche for years
no,
as
they
well.
haven't.
No, joke. I'm joking.
But biscuits are Nietzsche.
Because they thought it was Italian. Nietzsche.
Yeah. Nicky biscuits are
Well,
Nicky.
it's wrong.
Little.
Yeah.
They're actually called nice.
So there you go. The thing I did not know that. So nice biscuits are they're not that. They're nice biscuits. God,
And
do you
the
know
science
what?
behind that, Sach?
Why is it called nice? Why is it called nice? Because it's basically, and I can tell you that it's from the
South of France,
from South France, and it's from the Arnott's range since 1922. They officially declared it on Twitter that, by the way, guys, it's because they originated from the city in the south of France, and it's been the same since 1922.
Well, okay.
Have you been
how about this then? Yeah, I was going to say.
lovely.
So next year it's 100 years old, that biscuit.
Yeah, it is.
Researchers have come up with an age where we stop caring about what everyone thinks about us.
Ooh.
So do you know what this age is? There's a new survey that said that Brits stop worrying about what people think about themselves when they get to the ripe old age of 46.
Oh, okay.
46 is the exact age where you don't care what people think. I think I've already hit that. I'll be honest. For me, I've already hit it. I don't care.
If you visit a waterfall at dusk,
Yes.
so in the evening when
Right.
the sun's going down and the moon's up,
Yep.
you might see a nighttime rainbow. Now, a nighttime rainbow, literally, it's a rainbow at night on the waterfall in the evening, is called a moonbow.
Oh.
So moonbows are things, and I hope I get to see a moonbow, and I might even sing a song about it. Something like "Somewhere Over the Moonbow." I mean, just random words like that. I just made them up off the top of the head.
I can see a moonbow,
Yeah.
see a moonbow.
Up above the streets and houses, moonbow flying high. I didn't know the rude version. Jeffrey Stuckies.
No, mate.
I only know that one. I can't remember.
What is this you're singing?
Oh, it's a.
That's just too young.
It's our version of Teletubbies, right, Sach? I know that's what you remember. So there you go, moonbows.
Better than Teletubbies.
Yeah, it was. It's proper. It was. Moonbows exist. It's official. It's nighttime rainbows. That's a cool thing I learned this week. What have you learned?
Moonbow Kushua.
I've got a quite interesting one this week, and it's about chocolates, twirl and flake. And
How much are paying you? How much are paying you?
No, they're not paying me. They're not paying me. I mean, they did offer me a trip to Cadbury's World, but I didn't take them up on it. But do you know what? To be fair, like I always kind of thought they were similar. Like I didn't really know too much about, like, a twirl. I can remember is sort of covered, like the flake is covered for it to be a twirl, and that's what I thought it was. Like that, there was no.
Yeah, surely that is it.
To it. It's not. It's not, and this is what I found out.
So hold on. Is a twirl not just a flake dipped in chocolate? I thought that's what it was.
No, I thought that as well.
Right.
And the fact that I came across this week was you can melt a twirl totally. So when you heat it up, it melts totally in like a pat. So it goes like sort of like gooey, honey chocolate. But you can't do that with a flake.
You can't melt a flake?
Can't melt a flake because it's a completely different recipe. It's like a different type of chocolate, and it will not melt like a twirl.
And here's my thing I learned this week, right? I'm going to just kick things off and get it right. Is a way to keep, because it's an issue at the moment with the heat and the rain, all the flies away from the bin. Now, I don't know about you, but my bins outside are smellier than ever because of the heat. And stuff, sitting around in them and things spilling and there's more flies around and all that. So basically, this is a quick little actual practical tip. Wash your bin out, just hose pipe it out so it's clean.
Yeah.
And then with the cheapest table salt you've got, sprinkle a little bit like shake and vac inside the bottom of the bin. Not a fly, not a maggot, not a worm, not a slug will go anywhere near it. They don't like the salt. This is the bit that made me a little bit sad. The tip was because if they try and eat the salt, they'll swell up and die.
Okay.
I'm like,
you didn't have to say that bit. You didn't have to say
that's
that
the
bit.
truth. You have to know. If someone is going to do this advice home, they have to know what the repercussions of it is.
Kill them.
Is you're killing the flies as well. But it's only a few flies, and they're just the ones that are around your bin. So that was it. Keep your bins clean. A little bit of table, so wash them out. Table salt at the bottom. Watch when you put your bags in or the recycling bins, you won't have no flies, maggots, stuff crawling around your bins, which is my little issue.
The thing I learned this week, and it was actually, it's not something that was I came across. It was from a listener that I saw this week, and it was actually a friend of mine that I went to university with, and he's a big listener of the Brown Load. And when I saw him on Monday, he goes, "I'm going to send you something for things you've learnt this
That's
year.
wow.
brilliant. I
And
love
I
it.
thought-
Can we mention him?
Yeah, his name's Hims. And
Hims.
Himesh, he's a really good mate of mine. Like, I used to spend a lot of time with him at uni. Like, he's a really good guy.
Loved
He's
him.
Your
really
uni
cool.
mates, you'll never forget that.
And he's
time.
he's a
You'll-
Brownlow
that's the
listener, and he said to me actually yesterday, he goes, "I look forward to Thursdays because he goes, it's just hanging with three dudes that just chat
Oh.
about something. Really easy listen." That's what he said. I was like, "Okay, cool, I'll take it." So anyway, he sent me a story, and I thought,
Yeah.
"All right, let's check this out." And
Also, this week,
no.
so the things that we learned this week is sponsored this week.
it
Sponsored
is
by
by
Hims.
Hims, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
and feel free if you want to sponsor any one of us with the things you've learned.
exactly.
You know, you're more than welcome.
We're starting a new trend here.
Sach has obviously started a new trend.
New trend here, Hims. So the thing I learned, and it's a story, and I think the reason why he sent me this is because I think he knows that you two would kind of get involved with this.
Oh,
because
go on.
I think it's more down your street than
Go
it is
for it.
mine. But
Wicked.
I think it was a good story. And the thing I learned was that your nostrils work one at a time throughout the day. And I never knew this.
Oh yes, I know.
It's called a nasal cycle, and one nostril does most of the work at one time, and then a few hours later, it automatically switch, and you wouldn't have a clue.
Can I?
like shift work, like bruv.
Yeah, can
I
I
need
add
to have
to
a lie
that?
down.
Clock in and out.
And I'll give you more because obviously I
are
am.
the-
Here we go.
I
Yeah,
am
you've got
the-
massive
I am the
nostrils.
Baba Guru.
Hang on, did him message you as well?
No,
Did
no,
he
but
give you
Hims
a
is
little-
on the right path. But I'm going to give you a bit more of the information on that and
Okay.
why it's we have different what the nostrils do, and so therefore
I didn't know
the
this.
reason they work differently is because your left nostril is actually so when you breathe, if you want to calm down very quickly, or if you just want to rest, if you want to go to bed at night and you're struggling, if you shut your right nostril and breathe just through your left nostril, you will
Shut your
slow
hole.
your heart rate down.
Imagine that. Can I go? Sach has just wound me up. Listen, right? Give me a minute. Give me a minute, bro. That's what you expect me
No,
to do.
but you're breathing so like fiercely. It's got to be, but it's just slow breathing from your left nostril and your right nostril. If you want to, and try this actually, if you're listening to the podcast now. But if you want to slightly get sort of G'd up, if you want to be a bit, if you're feeling a bit sort of, that you need to liven up, you breathe just through the right nostril, and you will start pumping adrenaline. So if you remember, it's the accelerator on the right, brake pedal on the left.
Oh, that's over and done with. Listen, if I hear anything more about Kedge and his nostrils, and it's ironic that he is going on about nostrils. As a man who has the largest set of nostrils of anyone I've ever met in my life, and I've met a few people with big nostrils. This guy, so you got to breathe through your nose, breathe through your nose. I think that actually started in 2020. You started.
I think
saying
it's.
all that,
I think it's been
Can
the
we-
general theme of 2021.
there is some smartness to it, though. I just
Can
wanna
we
add
leave that in 2021?
Yeah, let's leave out
That's
nostrils.
not going any further.
Nostrils are being left behind.
Right.
But thank you, as always, for checking us out. And remember, we've got more facts, more chat, more nonsense, more bookvast, and more fun and games for next year. So see you off 2021 in style, and we'll catch you in the new year. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Laters.